How are you doing and how have you been now? We've literally just jumped in where we saved it last time. So just a recap, we're still on the prologue. We've just given everyone, I think, let me just check, health potions so we can use them in combat. We are on hard mode. Let's just jump into the options just to show you. Where would that be? Difficulty, hard mode. As you know, I'm pro gamer, pro YouTuber. Didn't even show that in the first couple of episodes. Anyway, let's jump into this awesome game. Alright, I think we did loot them, but we will just check. Yeah, it's nothing we need, so we will traverse forward carefully.
It is done.
An armory, yeah, I agree.
Applause, please.
Would be nice to get some new weapons. I bet that none of them was for mage or stuff like that. What we got here? We've got a bow. Oh, 100 gold! 100 gold! It's got a very high weight capacity. Oh, what else we got? It's a shame we weren't like a warrior or something. I said I was very close to making a paladin class. Well, no gold, and we're not strong enough to do that. A key? A small key that opens the northern wing of the mansion. Gonna have to keep an eye out of that.
What have we here? This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guards' salaries, all things considered. Well, those freeloaders don't seem to have been working too hard for it. Maybe we should pocket it.
I do like his style.
What? No, we're heroes, not thieves.
But Lindsay...
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jamandi when this is all over.
Gold? Interesting. How much?
A lot. Take a look.
Are you out of your minds? We're in the middle of a battle. Blood flowing in rivers as an army of assassins chases us. And you want us to rob our host? A noble feat, to be sure.
What? So it's okay us robbing everything else, but this specific bit here, we can't. Are we gonna do it? I'm a horrible person. 210! We'll have a bit of that.
No stopping now.
Don't you think we have enough trouble already? That'll teach them guards not to slack off on the job. Well, I don't know. Does it say how much gold we have in total? 700 gold in total, come on. Right, what's round here?
Onwards.
Just go down here just in case. I do like hitting the tab button and that highlights, but if there's like a hidden item, we need to move a little bit closer.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jathal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal?
Good deal.
All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
What, like a zombie?
What do you mean undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
She copied me.
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
Yeah, do you know what? I ain't gonna argue with her, zombie or anything. Right, how do we rearrange everyone? Formations, there we go. So what we want to do is put... How do you free move? Oh, there we go. What we do is we want to put J-Fall at the top. And then we'll have like a... three-pronged... something like that. Just for the time being. Because although on hard mode she's hardly going to be able to tank a lot, we still want her to tank because she's actually a melee unit that can keep their melee people off us, which is really nice. Right, more gold. Me and Tartudio are living the dream. Like, I'm liking him with both sorcerers. We'll have to have words when it comes to like who's going to be the Baron and stuff, but that's fine.
Anything else?
I think about 50% of this game is like voice acted as well, which is really nice.
Applause.
I've seen a couple of comments about all the writing and whatnot, but I grew up on like the Baldur's Gate games, and at that point they had no voice actors whatsoever. So 50% is awesome.
Applause, please.
And it's like Dungeons and Dragons when you play. Well, I only played it like once as a kid. Whoops, that's only pause. It's a lot of gold. What's this? It's a slashing weapon, two-handed. We'll take that. So can Jayful take anything? Because maybe we can upgrade her armour. 6 armour class. That's the exact same armour, isn't it, really? So she's got medium armour. We'll find out if she can have a heavy armour at some point. This is medium. So 6 armour class, -4. Is this better? This seems better. 3 maxters. I'm not sure, so I'll leave it, but I'm pretty sure that looks better. And that's 7, but that's heavy armour, so we'll just leave it as it is. We will give her a potion while we're here, because on hard mode we are going to have to
follow me.
Check it. What I really do like is the game pauses as you see traps. I'm sure in like Baldur's Gate, or one of them that I played, it wouldn't. So what we got here, we got Scroll of Bless. What does this do? Bless fills your allies with courage. Each ally gets a 1+ morale bonus on attacks and on saving against fear. Okay, really interesting. Scroll of Shield of Faith. This spell creates a simmering magical field around the target that averts and deflects attacks. That sounds banging. 2+ to deflection. I assume deflection isn't just arrows though. Deflection is just everything. And an additional 1+ to the bonus for every 6 levels you have. That sounds really good actually. And what we are going to do... What's our main character got for scrolls? Scrolls of Ear-Piercing Scream. We're going to take that off, because Lindsay has that, so we're fine. Scroll of Mage Armour. So that's a 4+ armour bonus to AC. That's really good. We're going to also have the other shield. And then we've got Magic Missiles and Magic Missiles. That's interesting. So where are these? So if I go here, where can I find these scrolls then? Here they are. Okay, cool. So this is the tool belt. Okay, we're learning. So I imagine this is going to lead up to like a big fight. So here we go. I had to put a cut in because some selfish person thought they would ring the doorbell, but all sorted, all good. You don't need to worry about that. And we can see some enemies in the background. They're green, so we can't attack them. So I assume there's going to be like a...
Onwards.
There we go. A trigger or something. What are you dallying for? I'm telling you, her cache is here. It has to be here somewhere. Well, hurry up. Stop. Someone's coming. It's a bit of a shame because we didn't get the jump on them. So they're both assassins, which is going to be really... They're going to do a lot of damage because I imagine one of them will get a flanking bonus. And I assume a flanking bonus is an extra attack like anything else would be. So we're going to try and hit them with a grease. And then I suppose take it from there, maybe get up close, get another burning hands on them. Jacob, I wish you wouldn't have gone forward. They are both greased. That is brilliant. We haven't had a look at Jacob's... That's going to be her name, don't worry about it. We haven't actually had a look at her moveset. So we've got Divine Favour. What does that do? Calling upon the strength and wisdom of deity. You gain +1 luck bonus on attack and weapon damage. That's really good. For every 3 caster levels, okay. Inflict light wounds. When laying your hands upon a creature, you channel negative energy. So it definitely deals 1d8 damage. +1, so she's in touching range, so she can do that. We've seen these spells before. Charge. It's just charge. What have we got down here? Judgment. It's filled with divine wrath. Yep, that's fine. And then healing, so that's really cool. At least she has some sort of healing. What we're going to do is we're going to move Tartudio forward. Yeah, then we'll keep these boys and girls, because I want Tartudio to use Burning Hands instead of our character. Because our character is a bit spelled out at the moment, so Burning Hands. Oh no, it wasn't great. So they pass their reflex saves, so that's not good. Jacob will then inflict light spit it out, Taz, spit it out. Inflict light wounds on this one, and hopefully we can get a good roll. Oh, I missed. That's really disappointing. Right, we'll do another Burning Hands because I'm a bit concerned. Oh, I missed again. Burning Hands, that's a really good one. I think that's one of the assassins down. Yeah, one of them down. So we'll just pull Tartudio. Because the grease has hit him, he shouldn't get an attack of opportunity on him. Yeah, perfect. And then we'll just normal attack. Lovely, perfect. Like I said, I'm not being cautious for the hell of it. And I'm not trying to milk it. But I know hard can be hard. And I don't want to get... The problem is I watch people play and I'm not dissing anyone. I'm not thinking of anyone. But I don't want it to be a case where I have to scum everything. So, within reason, I'm going to keep everything sort of scum-free, within reason. Because it's like playing Dungeons and Dragons or something if you were going to. I'm just waiting for the grease to move. While this moves, you can listen to me chat rubbish. Tazastical on YouTube. That is the worst plug ever. Like, plugging your own channel when you're watching my channel. It doesn't get any worse than that. There we go, all done and dusted. So, it seemed like they were trying to rob the woman's mansion. Now, since we've pretty much robbed everything anyway, we might as well try and rob some more. Silver disc, some gold and a horseshoe. Well, that's interesting. I smell a puzzle. Puzzle me this. No, riddle me this. I literally thought the riddle in Joker, that's what it was. Right, I am rubbish with puzzles, so what I'm going to do is what I think is maybe fast forward this bit, just for your guys' benefits. You'll still be able to obviously see what I'm doing and whatnot, but this could be painful. Jacob. Let's get me in the room below. So I imagine we've got to get all the swords in one direction. So if I just click them gradually, do you reckon it's everyone's swords? Because actually it's just them two there that then we've got to deal with. For them to go down. So I imagine we'll just... Sound like it's just him up, but the puzzles aren't as easy as just pushing. Well, there's one done. Shall we gather the party? Because... Let's gather the party, because I'm not about that hidden door opening, like... risking it from a biscuit, because we've done so well so far. It'd be a shame to get caught. No, we're fine. Oh, there's a little rat on the floor. So we've got some gold, we've got a carved urn, hopefully not with like anyone's ashes in. I hope it's empty, jeez. Shining scale, yep, sounds cool. Collect all. Some nunchucks, ooh. Oh, we have our first wand, and it's a wand of magic missile. The spell is available to Tartudio. Why is it not available to me? That would be interesting. So it's got 11 charges. I assume once they're all done, that's done. I don't understand why it's just Tartudio that can use it. Is it because I haven't unlocked it yet? I would have thought that would have been... Alright, let's have a look. No, we can use it. So why does it say the spell is... Oh, I think what it means is that Tartudio already has that spell. So the spell is available to him. So yeah, okay. So we're going to get rid of one of these scrolls of... Actually, we might get rid of them both. Put the wand in. And then give ourselves... Wait, what's this? Oh, just incense. Yeah, I was going to throw incense at the enemy. And then give us another potion. Because that would have just been 2. Does it say what the cast time is? No, I can't see the cast time. Trying to... Info. Can we see what cast time is? Yeah, the spell is available. We do know that. Doesn't say... I imagine there is a way to find out, but I cannot see what the cast time is. But I would imagine it would be quicker than a scroll. So that does 1d4 plus 1. 1d4. So they do the same damage. Let's click on our character. Does it say anything here? No, it doesn't. Okay, that's absolutely fine, but that's a really good find early on. I wonder how many people missed that. The question is... This wasn't as painful as what I thought, so the fast forwarding has sort of gone. The question is... Can we turn the swords the other way? Let's get Jacob. I really like her. Seems really cool. I love the effects like this game has. Really, really cool. And playing on high graphics and all that sort of stuff. Right, so... So that does them 3. And that does them 3. So can we just go back the way we did? Because we did that one first. He's still down. So let's just click. So that's not what we want to do. That's not what we want to do.
I don't tolerate fools.
Just going to do it one by one, just in case it is like a... So I can't imagine it being a really difficult puzzle. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. So if you go a little bit careful, you just get the party. It looks like we're fine. But like I said, we don't want to risk anything. Because so far, we've actually done really good. Are we all good? Yeah, we look fine. I said we've stolen everything else from us. We might as well steal all this. We are going to look pretty. I hope this doesn't come back and bites me on the... I bet it bites me in the arse. I haven't played these sort of games for ages. Like, I don't think I should have stolen everything. And then just some gems. Potion of remove blindness, helpful.
It is done.
Did we give Jake... Her name is just gradually changing. I'm dyslexic, so get used to it, do you know what I mean? There is no situation where my pronunciation of names, places is ever going to get good, so I'm dyslexic, I'm putting it out there, get over it. Basically saying I'm dyslexic is like an excuse. It's like a card that you pull out of your pocket, like, ooh, you can't say anything. Yeah, really, it's a lie. Yeah, so we've just given her a potion. We don't really want to give her anything else because we don't want her... The problem with spells is we don't really want... Because spells is just like range. If you're in... I'm sure it is. I hope someone corrects me in the comments. Like I said, I'm not an expert. I try and come at games like logically, reading stuff, that sort of stuff. So I hope it's not too painful. If I make a mistake, please put in the comments. And I'll make sure I pin it or mention it because I don't want anyone to get bad advice. Tartudio, we are going to let you have a potion. Or drink a potion. Just to make sure we're relatively in good health. We do need to be careful on the spell front.
No stopping now.
Especially with our main character, because I assume... Yeah, we can't rest yet. I'm pretty sure... Right, so we're just going to edge forward. Because this looks like a battleground if you've ever seen one. So we've got one enemy there. Just come around, so we've got 2 enemies. Right, the plan is we're going to have to hit him and hit him hard. Really reluctant to use grease. I really like grease. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to do a few things here. We have a potion of enlarged person. Wait. So you get a -1 penalty on attack rolls. Doesn't do anything for defense though. I'm just trying to see if there's any way we can buff her. Whoa. This spell increases your base speed by 30%. There is no... Oh, it's just movement. That's a shame. We ain't really got any other buffs or anything, which is disappointing, really. Define Favour. That should just be a buff. There we go. Buff her up. Ain't really got any other buffs, really. Tartudio. Just trying to run through our options, where I think our only option is grease. Because I'm concerned that there's another something down there. Because we just come from them 2 attacks up there. So the chances of us then having 2 more attacks.
This is my path.
Right, let's chuck down a grease. If we chuck down a grease here, that's going to give us longer to deal with them as they come forward. Is what I'm thinking. And then hopefully Tartudio can move forward and Burning Hands one of them. That's the plan. So Tartudio, you're going to Magic Missile. And Lindsay, you're going to Daze? No, we won't do Daze, and we'll just do a normal attack. Because we don't know which one, if any, will be greased. Right, that one's greased, so that one's not greased. So Jacob, I don't want you going straight up. Lindsay, I want you to Daze him, and then Tartudio can then move forward. Attack the assassins. The assassins are who we're worried about. He is dazed. Tartudio, yeah, because then that's all our magic gone. So we've got a magic missile here which we'll use. Tartudio, nothing really you can do, so just normal attack. Lindsay, normal attack. Then Jacob, you can't do anything as well, can you? Charge, 1 creature. So what does charge do? You must move before you attack. You must move at least 10. So you get a plus. I think we charge because...
Learn how to use it first.
Learn how to... Oh, okay, he's too close. Fair enough. Right, let's see if we can get some attacks. That's 4. Hit big. That's 6. That's down. Brilliant. I panicked like hell thinking where was that fire coming from. Right, Jacob, we literally just want you to stand here. We don't want you to go forward. So... Right, he made the reflex save, so he's coming for Jacob. We did a 5. That's not really what we want to see. Can we get another daze off? He's looking hurt, but obviously if we can get a daze off, that would be brilliant. A miss is not what we want to see. Ah! Come on, someone's got to make that shot, and we do. Tartudio's gone down. Right. I don't think we can get in range, and I don't want to start walking over the grease. We can't go over the bush. So if I pull... I wonder if I tuck round here, because that bowman won't have line of sight, surely. This is either a really clever move or a really bad move. No, come over here. It looks like he's still got line of sight, but that's fine. Our little... Oh! It's her again.
Ah! Everything is so much fun with a little fire. What a night, huh? I thought I was all alone. It's good you're here. A bit boring, chasing fool assassins without anyone watching the show.
That's one way of putting it, I suppose.
It's not fun at all. Many people have died for nothing.
I feel like every time I laugh about a situation or a comment, Lindsay comes in and is like, no, that's not what a hero does. Oh, you sound like a Kashite, am I right?
Of course. I'm from Kadira. But tales of hot deserts and shady oases can wait until the fighting's finished. But if you'd like to share a dinner and pleasant conversation, just say the word. I like making new friends.
Fair enough. I don't think we've met.
I am Kayesi,
Khaleesi.
one of the many here who seek a better fate, answering the call of Lady Jamandi. But unlike the others, I never dropped my guard, day or night. It's why I'm still alive.
Jamandi's the woman that we're going to, meet in the hall, I'm sure.
I don't know where you're heading, but I'll be at the entrance to the main hall. I think I saw some guards there. Join me there, if you wish.
Sounds good. We can always do with some friends.
No stopping
Help
now.
the wounded dwarf. Oh, and mate, the dwarf. What we are going to do is, just before we go forward, we are going to heal everyone up. Because actually, we did come off a little bit rough. I think that'll probably do. Alright, can you loot them? This is basically just delaying walking over the grease, and hopefully it is. My time has come. I love him. What's his name again? Harim. He's so funny. Alright, just waiting for the grease to go as we did, because everyone's going to fall over, and then they'll be, yeah, perfect. Right, let's loot everyone else before we help our dwarf friend. How much is the bow? It's 8 and it's only 2 weight. We'll take it. It's 2 weighty. Normally in these sort of games, obviously, you loot everything. But like I've said before, like we're already like halfway like full. So being 2 weighty isn't... Whoa. Isn't really the option. Anyway.
Grotus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion.
Aren't you being a bit premature? Look at yourself. You've barely got a scratch.
That's impossible. Oh, it seems you might be right.
And we gained 18 experience. Brilliant.
It seems I will live.
It does seem that
I
way.
suppose I must postpone meeting my god. Not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Arim is at your service.
Arim. Okay, nice to meet you. I really do like you. We'll put Arim at the front. And then we can actually have like some sort of...
No stopping now.
So I believe Arim is a tank? Not a tank, sorry, a cleric? Would have thought there would have been a quicker way. Yeah, cleric. Cool. Arim, what are your abilities? So you have Bless, which looks like a buff. Lovely, we've got some buffs. 1+ morale boost on attacks and on saving throws against fear. Really, really cool. Bless counters and dispels Bane. Interesting. Bane fills your enemy with fear and doubt. Each creature takes a -1 penalty on attack rolls and a - penalty on saving throws against... Oh, that's really interesting. True Strike. Initiative, which is really, really important. We've got a charge. We're never going to use that, so we'll just put that down there. Destructive Smite. We don't really want defensive modes. We've got Touch of Chaos. Imbue a target with Chaos as melee touch. Okay, so if they roll a d20, they have to roll twice and take the lower roll, which is really, really cool. Don't know if we're going to take that. Let's just treat Affliction. Touch of Chaos. Heal Living. Is this all creatures get healed? So we want to do that like before or after fights. Because during a fight, then we might accidentally heal the other person. What's this? Damages all undead creatures. The problem is Jekyll's undead, isn't she? So that's going to hurt her. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And in this we have Inflict Light Wounds, which we've seen before. And a Scroll of Cure Light Wounds.
It is done.
Hope you guys are okay with this slower playthrough. Right, is there anything in here for us to loot? Because we are...
Check that out.
That's what I'm saying. Because, yeah, we can see a perception, so we had to do a roll. It looks like you get that anyway because it's only a difficulty of 1, so as long as you get 1 you're fine. So you should never really fail that from the looks of it. And what's in here? What's down there? This heavy grate is securely locked. That looks ominous. Just a plain gold ring, and we've got a Masterwork long short. Oh my god! Just pick it up. I'm just going to ignore it. I assume there's nothing else in here? Nope, nothing else is popping up, and it doesn't look like we've had any rolls or anything. Awesome. We've basically looted her mansion. And to be fair, this is the biggest mansion I think I've ever seen. So... Because what is our alignment? So I can't even remember what... I can't even remember if you can see it, how you see it. So what's this? Chaotic good? So, yeah, we would take it, wouldn't we? Whoa, 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 whoa. Move as a group, son. Move as a group. Oh, how pretty. Half expecting another battle. This is a big open area.
No stopping now.
Doesn't look like we're going to get one. Got some guards over there.
Onwards.
Hey, we find some friends. It's much easier just to quick save rather than having to keep come out and whatnot. Right, let's see what's going on.
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere. Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi.
Who are you?
Keston, House Gares, a fighter in the service of Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori. Right now, I'm in charge of the mansion guards. As you can see, there's a lot to do.
There is.
If I were a rich and influential lady like Jamandi, I'd also get myself a manly captain of the guard. Or two.
Think she needs a drink. She thirsty.
Someone opened the gate, let in a group of assassins in the middle of the night.
Ooh.
Now they've set the mansion on fire to cut off access to the hall. They don't want Lady Jamandi to get reinforcements. We cleared the passage so you can get through. Just try to avoid inhaling the smoke. We'll be right behind you. We just need to put out the fire first to save the mansion.
Okay, sounds good.
Considering Lady Jamandi's fate, I'm not surprised that the whole pack of assassins were unleashed on her, including a giant. But what's at stake? What could anyone hope to gain?
Yeah, it is interesting. Do you need help putting out the fire?
No, we'll manage. I've got my best people here, those who still live. Your place is by Lady Aldori's side.
Okay.
It doesn't seem right. What if some of the guards are wounded? We need to help them.
Where is the hall?
You'll have to run through the fire. We've almost put it out at the entrance, so your main concern should be to not inhale any smoke. Hold your breath and take the first right, then head straight down the hallway.
Okay, I'll go immediately.
Fire doesn't frighten me, thanks to hell's blood running in my veins. I'll go ahead and wait for you on the other side. Catch up!
Fair enough.
May Abadar keep you safe.
Right. Let's traverse into the fire, I guess.
March on.
What could go wrong? And so our adventure started. Earlier and much more tragic than we expected, that's saying the least. The whole team who'd gathered in the hall yesterday had been reduced to but a handful of brave souls, led by Tazastical. And not at all by that scoundrel Tarkachi. Oh, is this the Bard's book? That is awesome. And not at all by that scoundrel Tarchuya, no matter what he might have imagined of himself. Jamandi Aldori was waiting for us, but to get to her we'd have to march through fire, literally. As we approached the burning building we covered our noses and mouths before we rushed inside, because that's what the guy said. It was a good thing we hadn't wasted any time after entering the building, and taking just a few steps forward the wall behind us slanted and crashes down with a terrible crackling sound, blocking the way back. While we may not have planned going back, if we'd have come in a little later the flaming logs and red hot bricks would have fallen right on our heads. Regardless, we were left with only one way to go. The hot air burned our lungs and our eyes watered from the smoke. but Tazastical led us stubbornly through the flames while Tartudio did nothing useful. Oh, I love this. We'd made it into the hallway leading to the banquet hall when we heard someone calling for us. It was Valerie, one of the guards I'd chatted with for a bit in the banquet hall. Even then, in that calm setting, I'd been stunned by her beauty, but now, amid the smoke and flame, she looked like a sexual avenger, an armoured entity, menacing but beautiful and merciless. Descending from... There needs to be like a full stop somewhere. Give me a break. Descending from her higher spheres to help us poor mortals. She had held a burned, barely living guard in her arms. "There are 2 more," she shouted as she passed by. "They are wounded. Help me pull them out." Tartudio grumbled about something and how Jamandi was waiting for us. Meanwhile, so what are we going to do? So... yeah, rush to save the guards. We have to. Oh, we succeeded. Saving the poor fellows didn't take long. Together we lifted them up, carried them away from the fire. Only then did Valerie pause to catch her breath, wipe the sweat from her face. "Thank you. That was truly noble of you," she said. "And now let us rush to Lady Adori's side, ensuring the guards we'd rescue were relatively safe." We made our way to the hall where the battle was already in full swing. Lovely, and we passed that little check. Do any of these guards have anything to say? Cough, cough. I thought that's a gooner. If I ever get my hands on that arsonist, thank you, Valerie. Owe you our life. Cool, and we have another warrior, which is really, really nice. We will just fix this because we might as well just have like a 6x6 now. I feel that's the best way to go forward. Maybe like a slight... I don't really know what I'm doing. Yeah, no, let's just go 3 for 3. I'm trying to be more clever than what I should. Something like that should be absolutely fine. And then at least then our warriors can protect our back line, which is really good. She's got a tower shield. Do you reckon she's a bit of a tank? Lovely. And this is going to be the final fight. Are you ready? I'm a bit nervous. Right, shall we get to it? On the next episode! I love doing it because I'm a cruel person. If you got to this point of the video, leave a like, a subscribe. Let me know what you think of the game if you haven't played it. Let me know what you think of my play if you have played it. And I'll catch you next time. Take it easy. Bye. I don't know why you're still here. Nothing else to see.